Well, folks, it seems the year 2023 just can't stop throwing curveballs our way. From unexpected political maneuvers to technological advancements that seem straight out of a sci-fi movie, this year has been nothing short of a roller coaster. As if sentient AI wasn't enough to keep us up at night with its promises and threats of revolutionizing every aspect of our lives, former President Trump, in a move that can only be described as a desperate cry for relevance or a stroke of genius, depending on who you ask, has announced a new plan for America, a national cryptocurrency reserve. This announcement has sent shockwaves through both political and financial circles. Now I know what you're thinking. Cryptocurrency, isn't that the thing teenagers use to buy Fortnite skins and questionable NFTs of Bored Apes? It's hard to take it seriously when it's often associated with digital collectibles and online gaming, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. Cryptocurrency has indeed found a niche among the younger, tech-savvy generation, but this move has the potential to shake up the financial landscape as we know it, and not necessarily in a good way. The implications of a national cryptocurrency reserve are vast and complex, affecting everything from banking systems to international trade. Over the next few minutes, we're going to dive headfirst into this digital rabbit hole, examining the intricacies of this bold move, exploring the potential benefits and, let's be honest, the likely disastrous consequences for both everyday users and those already swimming in the crypto sea. We'll look at how this could impact your daily life, your savings, and the broader economy. Buckle up, kids. It's going to be a bumpy ride. The world of cryptocurrency is unpredictable, and this latest development promises to be one of the wildest rides yet. So, let's start with the supposed upside, shall we? The world of cryptocurrency is often painted with broad strokes of skepticism and excitement. But what if we take a moment to delve into the potential benefits that this digital revolution could bring to our everyday lives? Proponents of this crypto craze, and yes, they do exist outside of Reddit forums, argue that a national cryptocurrency reserve could provide a much-needed security blanket for personal users. This isn't just about having a digital wallet. It's about having a safety net that could potentially stabilize the often volatile world of digital currencies.
Imagine a world where your hard-earned digital doubloons are backed by the full faith and credit of the United States government. This could mean a level of trust and security that is currently missing from the cryptocurrency landscape. It's like having your cake and eating it too, but with the added benefit of knowing that your digital assets are as secure as traditional money in the bank. But instead of cake, it's a decentralized digital asset that you probably don't fully understand. And that's okay, because the learning curve is part of the journey.
And then there's the tantalizing prospect of growth. Cryptocurrency, for all its volatility, has shown a remarkable ability to increase in value, capturing the imagination of investors and tech enthusiasts alike. Cryptocurrency, for all its volatility, has shown a remarkable ability to increase in value, at least for some periods of time. This potential for growth is what keeps many people invested, both financially and emotionally, at least for some periods of time. The highs and lows of the market can be dizzying, but the potential rewards are what make it so enticing.
Could a government-backed reserve inject a much-needed dose of stability into this digital Wild West, making it a safer bet for the average person? Paving the way for a future where we're all buying our groceries with Bitcoin? Imagine the convenience of walking into a store and paying with a quick scan of your phone. No cash or cards needed. It's possible, I suppose, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are still many hurdles to overcome before this becomes a reality.
Finally, there's the promise of ease of transactions. Imagine a world where financial transactions are seamless and instantaneous, no more waiting in line at the bank, no more dealing with cumbersome paperwork or delays, no more dealing with pesky international transaction fees. The global nature of cryptocurrency means that sending money across borders could become as easy as sending an email.
With cryptocurrency, you could theoretically send money to your Auntie Mildred in Minsk with the click of a button, bypassing traditional banking systems entirely. Assuming Auntie Mildred knows how to set up a digital wallet, which, let's be honest, is about as likely as me winning a Grammy for my interpretive dance routine to the Macarena. But the potential is there, and it's worth considering as we move forward into this brave new world of digital finance.
Now, before you rush out and invest your life savings in Dogecoin, let's take a moment to consider the potential pitfalls that come with this digital gold rush. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement, but it's crucial to keep a level head. Let's talk about the potential downsides, shall we? Because as with most things in life, especially those endorsed by celebrities and politicians, there are always downsides. Politicians and influencers might paint a rosy picture, but the reality is often more complex and less glamorous. The hype can sometimes overshadow the inherent risks involved.
First and foremost, we have the ever-present issue of market volatility. The cryptocurrency market is notorious for its wild swings, which can be both exhilarating and terrifying. Cryptocurrency, my friends, is about as stable as a unicycle on a tightrope. One moment you're riding high and the next you're plummeting to the ground. Its value can fluctuate wildly, sometimes within the span of a single tweet. A single influential tweet can send prices soaring or crashing, leaving investors scrambling to react.
Remember that time Elon Musk single-handedly tanked the price of Bitcoin by suggesting that maybe, just maybe, it wasn't the most environmentally friendly investment? Good times. His words had a ripple effect across the entire market, showcasing just how fragile and reactive it can be.
And then there's the small matter of security risks. The digital nature of cryptocurrency makes it a prime target for cybercriminals. Cryptocurrency exchanges, while generally more secure than your average Nigerian prince's email inbox, are still vulnerable to hacks and theft. High-profile breaches have resulted in millions of dollars worth of digital assets being stolen. And let's not forget the ever-present threat of human error. One wrong move, one mistyped address, and your funds could be lost forever.
Lose your digital wallet password and you can kiss your precious Bitcoin goodbye. It's like having a safe with no key, and no locksmith in the world can help you retrieve your lost fortune. It's like flushing a wad of cash down the toilet, except you can't even console yourself with the fact that you've made a valuable contribution to the sewer system. The money is simply gone, with no chance of recovery. The disappointment and frustration can be overwhelming, especially when you realize there's no one to blame but yourself.
But wait, there's more. The challenges don't end there. Let's not forget the regulatory nightmare that a national cryptocurrency reserve would create. The legal landscape is still very much a gray area. Governments around the world are still grappling with how to regulate cryptocurrency, and the rules can change overnight, adding another layer of uncertainty for investors. The United States, with its labyrinthine bureaucracy and penchant for legislative gridlock, is hardly leading the charge. The regulatory environment is constantly evolving, making it difficult for investors to keep up.
Chapter 3. Now, for those of you already swimming in a sea of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital delights, this announcement might seem like a dream come true. After all, government backing could potentially boost the value of your crypto holdings, turning you into the kind of person who can afford to buy a yacht and name it Bitcoin billionaire.
And let's not forget the potential for mainstream adoption. If the United States government throws its weight behind cryptocurrency, it could pave the way for wider acceptance, making it easier for you to finally convince your skeptical Uncle Frank to invest in your cousin's NFT art project.
But hold your horses, crypto cowboys. Before you start planning your early retirement to a private island, let's talk about the potential risks. Chapter 4. First and foremost, there's the very real concern of market manipulation. Governments, for all their talk of free markets, have a long and storied history of meddling in financial affairs, often with disastrous consequences. Remember the 2008 financial crisis? Yeah, that was fun.
And then there's the ever-present threat of regulatory changes. What one administration giveth, another can taketh away. Just ask anyone who invested in renewable energy under President Obama, only to see their investments go up in smoke, literally, under the Trump administration.
And let's not forget the potential for loss of value. Government intervention in the cryptocurrency market could create uncertainty and volatility, leading to a decline in the value of your precious digital assets. It's like playing a high-stakes game of poker with a dealer who has a habit of changing the rules mid-hand. Chapter 5. So, what does all of this mean for the future of cryptocurrency? Is a national cryptocurrency reserve the key to unlocking a new era of financial freedom and innovation? Or is it a recipe for disaster? A surefire way to crash the global economy faster than you can say Bitcoin bubble.
The truth, as always, is likely somewhere in between. There's no doubt that cryptocurrency has the potential to revolutionize the way we think about and interact with money. But it's also clear that government intervention in this nascent market carries significant risks.
Ultimately, the success or failure of a national cryptocurrency reserve will depend on a number of factors, including the specific policies implemented, the level of public adoption, and, of course, the competence of those in charge. So there you have it. The potential benefits and risks of a national cryptocurrency reserve laid bare for your viewing pleasure. As we've seen, this is a complex issue with no easy answers. It's like trying to explain the plot of Inception to someone who's just woken up from a coma. But one thing is clear, we need to proceed with caution. The stakes are high and the potential consequences, both positive and negative, are enormous. This isn't the time for rash decisions or partisan bickering. We need a thoughtful, nuanced approach that takes into account the needs of all stakeholders. Of course, this being America, we'll probably just end up arguing about it on Twitter for the next decade. But hey, at least it'll be entertaining, right?